And a lot of people don't remember, but there will be some people in this room who do remember. We had to make a very big decision back in 1989, and that was whether or not to acquire Hampton Hills, which at the time was the largest single-owned parcel of land in the Pine Barrens. And we had a lot of pressure to allow it to be clustered. And that's how we were going to protect the Pine Barrens. We were just going to allow development to go through the entire Pine Barrens and cluster it and try to, jigsaw parcels together and stretches of land together. And Dick and other members, Bob DeLuca, Kevin McDonald, Adrienne Esposito and her husband Jeff Fulmer. I remember meeting with them, and they talked about, no, this was important. We need it. We can't allow clustering. We need to protect the core area of the Pine Barrens. And so we made the decision to acquire Hampton Hills. And I remember Newsday put it on the front page the next day, "This land is your land." And it really laid the foundation for the protection of the Pine Barrens. And so it was exciting to do that. We then did the predecessor act to the Pine Barrens Act, which was called the Pine Barrens Maritime Reserve Act, because Steve Engelbright taught me that our tributaries and rivers, as well as the Sound, were all connected. It wasn't just the Pine Barrens, it was the groundwater beneath, and it was the rivers and streams. That all of it was, again, inextricably linked, and we needed to take steps to protect it all. And so I continue to learn from groups like this, as well as some of the elected officials at the time, because I now drive, over the last 20 years, from Huntington out to the East End, and I see these jewels that are really a legacy that all of us, not just myself, but I felt a very lucky role that we played a part in preserving them, and that they will always be preserved. And you talk about a legacy, I think our children are the most important legacy that we have, and then after that it becomes the environment. And so it's really been a privilege to be involved in all of these acquisitions.